Alright my friends, so today we are going to talk about the newest Gekishin Squadra character, Super Saiyan Gotenks, and I will explain to you his passive, his skills, and I will show you in the video which divine cards I use for him to maximize his potential. And I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Gekishin Squadra, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, his passive. His passive is going to apply movement speed to yourself and to nearby ally heroes as well, when KOing or assisting against an enemy hero. Now this is going to be useful for two things. The first one is basically chasing the other enemy hero that you want to kill. The other one is basically allowing you to escape the other enemy hero. So in case your HP is very high and your ally's HP is very high as well, you can continue to chase the other enemy hero to try to kill him as well. And this speed is going to allow you to reach that enemy hero, or in case your HP is very low after you kill this enemy, you are going to try to escape, and this speed up is going to basically help you to escape the other enemy before they kill you. So this is a very beneficial passive, and it is going to help both you and your ally as well. Now when it comes to his rush attack is just basically normal blasts. However, it does deal more damage to enemies with a debuff. So when the enemies are debuffed, you can deal more damage to them with your rush attack, which is very good. Now his first skill is basically hyper ultra super combo, and you are going to just immediately basically instant transmission to the enemy and deal basically a combo attack on them that will deal damage. Now the higher the level of the skill, the more attacks you are going to basically deal with that combo, and the higher the damage you are going to deal with the skill. So this is pretty much how it works, and after you are done with the combo, Gotenks is going to basically warp back to where he was before you used the skill. Now his second skill is called Galactic Donut, and I think that we are all basically familiar with this skill. It is going to use the Galactic Donut attack, and you are going to just basically gather all of the enemies in a set area to a set area. So you are going to gather them all in one place, and then you can use your ultimate on them, or basically your allies can use their ultimate on them and deal as much damage to all of them together. Now his third skill is called Super Ghost, and it is going to summon different ghosts. Now the thing about these ghosts is basically the fact that you can either summon them to follow you, you can summon them to follow an ally, or you can summon them to follow an enemy, or you can summon them to stay in one place and wait for an enemy to come basically, and they would attack him. Now these ghosts are going to go to the enemy and explode in him, and that is going to deal damage to the enemy. However, the thing is, the enemy can attack the ghosts and kill them before they basically attack him or explode in him. So that is a thing that you need to keep in mind. So the best thing in my opinion to use basically these ghosts as is to either use them during the fight, and you basically just put them beside the enemy and they will just immediately explode in the enemy, which is going to be very good, or you can set them at a trap basically inside the clouds. That is going to be very useful as well. Or you could use them basically as a defensive mechanic for your God of Destruction, so that when they try to come and attack the God of Destruction, the ghosts are going to at least buy you some time before they can deal damage to the God of Destruction. So these are the best uses in my opinion for the Super Ghost skill. Now when it comes to the ultimate or the super attack, it is basically obviously the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, and this is going to send the ghosts rushing toward a set position, and basically the attack in my opinion doesn't really deal a lot of damage, at least from my experience with him, which is pretty much 3 matches now. It's not really that much of an experience, so I can't say for sure, but for now it seems like it's not going to deal that much of a damage, to be honest. But it is a very good attack that is going to deal an area of effect damage to basically all of the enemies in a set position, which is very good. And the best thing about it is that it applies no skill and no attack to all enemies that gets hit by it, which means that once you hit them by it, they won't be able to use any skills or any attacks for a set period of time, and that is going to allow you to either escape, or it is going to allow you to kill the enemies before they can do anything basically about it. So this is pretty much everything about Gotenks. He can also transform into Super Saiyan, and that is going to increase obviously both his HP and his attack, and it is going to allow you to deal more damage and tank more damage as well. So this is pretty much everything about the Gotenks. As I said before, I will show you in the video as well how or which divine cards I used for him. Now this might not be the optimal basically combination for him, because of the fact that this is pretty much the first match I played with him. I did play 2 other matches as well, and I used the same divine combination, but for now this is basically the divine card combination that I used for him, and it worked very well. He just is unkillable with this divine card combination, and he can deal a lot of damage to the point where he can actually kill characters. So that is pretty much what I wanted from him, and I got that. So this is my opinion about Gotenks. I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Gekishin Squadra. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.
You're gonna regret the day you set eyes on Gotenks! This planet will be your grave! Alright, are you ready, Piccolo? That should do it! Gotcha! Galactic Patrolman, Jacko!
That was pretty good. Wow! I'm on the edge of my seat!
Look how hard they're fighting! I'll go up top! Yay! I'm not tired at all! This ice here!
Get back! It's too dangerous! No matter how strong the foe is, we keep pushing all the way.